So, I was gonna have a wash and then do the video, but I'm I'm really struggling today. So, um, yeah, this is not a good day, and I have to go out this afternoon. So I'm just trying to take it very slow. And plus, you've seen me when I wash my hair; it's not the best look. um, so I just want to give talk about what's happened in the last couple of days. Um, I have escalated the bullying situation. Sorry, it's still being investigated. So it did get, the hands got washed of it the first time it was given a deadline, basically nothing to see here. And then I replied saying that wasn't good enough and gave my points of reasoning why it wasn't good enough. So it's been escalated further. And they haven't got back to me as quick. So obviously, I made some valid points. But the last couple of days, I've seen a rheumatologist. It's very ironic when you're in a lot of pain and you have to keep up to date with your medical appointments, and you're just too tired because advocating for yourself just gets beyond exhausting. My husband's just been too busy to come with me, unfortunately. So I saw the rheumatologist, and he basically confirmed what I started to already I think, especially when the scans for the spinal arthritis came back negative. So he worded it in a funny way, though. So he said, he started asking me about previous situations and medication, and he chuckled a bit when I told him that the allergy specialist said I was allergic to myself when I had quite a few years ago. I had quite a few bouts of hives and was getting checked, and there was never any conclusion except that I was allergic to myself, which is a little bit bizarre. And even the rheumatologist laughed. But literally since that period of time, which has been over 5 years now, I haven't had a bout of hives. So we're all very confused. It does kind of point to the place I was working at, but yeah, that's a little bit bizarre. Anyway, so it's nice to have a bit of a laugh about your medical history sometimes. Yeah, he just asked me some other stuff because my doctor gave him quite detailed information because I do have a block on my medical history federally, and I didn't think I allowed it. Well, technically can't stop it from being shared stately, but I'm pretty sure I tried to do that. So I was a bit confused how he knew some information, but then I reread the doctor's letter and it was all there, which is fine. I don't have an issue with that. Doctor to doctor is fine. I just don't want other people that don't need to know all the information so that they don't make quick snap judgments. Anyway, so he basically asked me a bunch of questions, as they always do, in my history and all of that. And then he said in conclusion, I have pain sensitivity. And so I was like a little bit confused because when chronic fatigue was explained to me well over 20 years ago by one of the doctors, they said that the pain box in your brain literally doesn't switch off. So if I hit my big toe, that pain resonates through the whole body, and it does. It's actually it's not just isolated to the foot or the toe. It basically sends like a jarring sensation through a whole way, and so yeah, it's really painful. So I was a little bit confused when he said that because I already kind of thought I had a version of that, but I just said, is it fibromyalgia? And he said, well, it's weird because he said that's the old term. And being the way that I am and the way my brain works, I came home and Googled it. So I haven't found anywhere that says that it's the old term, but I did find about 3 or 4 articles that referenced pain sensitivity with fibromyalgia, because fibromyalgia is not a single item. So it's kind of it is very hard to diagnose, and it's not a disorder on its own. So yeah, so I think that's what he was meaning. So when I read the articles that I read, they did link fibromyalgia and pain sensitivity kind of as not necessarily the root cause, but yeah, the binding of it. Let's use that term, the binding of the two. He is referring me to get some nerve testing because I get neuropathy, which I know is and can be a symptom of fibromyalgia, but I literally get numb in my toes, numbness, like complete, like can't feel. So he's just going to send me some nerve tests to a pain clinic, which is something I tried to do years ago, but I was too young apparently. So, but now that I've got this, it's all good. And with our system, our health system, which is actually not that bad, if I had literally no money and I needed to go on the public waiting list, it's a year wait in a Western country to go see someone to help manage pain. But if I can pay for it, I can probably get seen within a couple of months. That to me is literally ludicrous. No, I can't even, that'll be another conversation for another day. I can't even come to grips with that one, because generally all of our medical system has been pretty good, and not even for things that need to be done. You'd think 3-month wait on the public wait list has been before, not a year. So especially for pain management, like that's anyway. And I finally got some medication because basically I don't really know how to explain it, but basically my nerves just don't react and respond correctly the way that they should. So I do have some medication, which is possibly why I look a little bit like the way that I do, but also, like I said, I'm in a lot of pain. So I started taking that last night. High dosage for antidepressant, but a low dosage, the same medication works for pain. So, and I kind of did help sleep, but I did take some Panadol and Nurofen with it because I didn't want to kind of dive in and take Panadine Fort with it, even though I was in a fair bit of pain last night. So I kind of, I had a sleep, let's put it that way. So that's the result of this from July 2022 to now mid-September 2023, the journey, the medical discovery, and that's pretty much what it's come down to, with all the testings and the x-rays and the blood tests. And like I said, he wants to test me for diabetes and thyroid, just because there's a few anomalies, like I've lost weight, which is kind of unaccounted for, although when he weighed me yesterday I didn't feel like I lost weight, but I can tell by my clothes. So there's certain areas of my body that I've definitely lost weight. So he said that's not really, and all the reading that I've done on IBS, because they're pretty confident I have IBS as well, it doesn't really say you lose weight with it, but he did say it could be a symptom of that. But also my food intake has gone way down because of the issues that I was having with my abdomen. So, but it's picked up again. So, so we'll see. So yeah, like I said, I always try and keep these videos under 10 minutes because I don't want to bore you. But if you know anyone that's going on a pain journey, pain discovery, medical journey, please share this video with them, because they're not alone. The answers are out there. You just have to have those weird conversations with strangers who pick up weird things. Talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, talk to your family. You just never know. They might have a conversation with someone else that might be, just a doorbell moment, and just push the doctor. Don't let your doctor just put his hands up in the air and say, I can't find the answer. Keep pushing, keep asking, keep probing, because you're not insane. You're going through a situation that nobody else can explain, but you're also not alone. So be well, be safe, and look after yourself. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. Bye.